Hello everyone. In this video lecture, we will discuss about drilling machine, various types of drilling machine, and the various applications of drilling machine, uh, and overall how many types of process we can occur with the help of drilling machine. This is the our content of this video lecture, like introduction, working principle, construction, a specification for portable drilling machine, types of drilling machine, and various operation performed on drilling machine. This is the basic introduction about drilling machine. The drilling machine or drill press is one of the most common and the useful machine process in industry for producing, forming and finishing hole in a workpiece. The unit essentially consists of a spindle which turn the tool, we are generally called drill tool, which can be advanced in the workpiece either automatically or by the hand. A work table which holds the workpiece rigidly in a position. Here are the basic diagram of drilling machine. It consists following parts like base, table, which is used for putting workpiece, spindle, which is used for applying here drill bit, sleeves, column, which is a stand for with a stand of overall drill machine, and the hair heads is associated with the upper part of the drilling machine. Here is the picture of drill bit or a tool drill. It represents cutting motion of the tool, fixed workpiece, and here we can see in this picture how drilling is done with the help of drill machine. Uh, the working principle is the rotating edge of the drill exert a large force on the workpiece and the hole is generated. The removal of metal in a drilling operation is by shearing and extrusion. Usage of drilling machine is used to drill brine and through the holes in the workpiece. Construction of the drilling machine. Here are the various components associated with the drilling machine: base, column, table, spindle, quill support, quill, spindle, and the drill head. Here servo motor are employed uh, for feeding the drill bit onto the workpiece. The machine has only a hand feed mechanism for feeding the tool into the workpiece. This enables the operator to feel how the drill is cutting, and accordingly he can control the down feed pressure. Uh, Here is the constructional detail of the drilling machine. Like simplest form of drilling machine is known as bench drilling machine. The simplest type of sensitive drilling machine is shown in figure. This is used for light duty drilling work. This machine is capable to drill hole up to 12.5 mm diameter. Here is the some basic component associated with the drilling machine, like motor. An electric motor supplies the required driving force to a stepped pulley. Base is the bottom part of the machine in which the column is fitted upright. Feed handle is provided to feed the drill into the workpiece. A rake and the pinion mechanism is provided to drive the chuck. Column is the main cylindrical part of the drill machine on which the other component are mounted. Here is the this is known as the column of the drill machine. Belt guard. Belt guard is the provided to cover the belt and pulley drive mechanism to minimize the hazard of the accident. This is the here we can employ the belt guard. This is known as the belt guard, and this is the belt. Here is servo motor is associated, and with the help of this belt Here, the responsible of moving of a spindle is carried out by with the help of this belt. Chuck chuck is provided to hold the drill of different size up to 6.5 mm. Drill size more than 6.5 mm are to be fitted directly into the Morse taper of the spindle. Work table workpiece are mounted and held in the position by the table. This table can be lifted for drilling at an angle. Here is the table clamp, and this is known as the table on which we are uh, putting workpiece. This is known as chuck, in which we are employed drill bit for drilling operations. Chuck is associated with the spindle, and a spindle is associated with the spindle clamp. Here is depth adjustment is associated, which we are using for the adjustment of the depth. Now here is another type of drilling machine is portable drilling machine, which we are using in generally for household purposes. Uh, it is a very small, compact, and self-contained unit carrying a small electric motor inside it. It is very commonly used for drilling holes in such components that can't be transported to the shop due to their size or weight, or where lack of space does not permit their transportation to the bigger type of drilling machine. In such cases, the operation is performed on the site or in the houses or for the household purpose. We using portable electric drilling machines. This is known as sensitive or bench drill machine. This type of drilling machine is used for very light work. Its construction is very simple, and it is operations are very easy to perform. Uh, we can employ here less skilled person for drilling purpose. It consists as of shown in a figure of a cast iron having a fixed table over it. A radial drilling machine. This machine is very useful because of its wider range of action. Its principal uses is in drilling holes on such work is difficult to handle frequently. With the use of this machine, the tool is moved to the desired position instead of moving the work to bring the latter in the position for drilling operation. Another type is a gang drilling machine. With the help of gang drilling machine, we associated the multiple spindle drilling machine on a single bench and arranging in a row sequence. These spindles may be driven either separately or collectively. This machine is very useful when the nature of work is such that a number of operations like drilling, reaming, counter boring, and tapping are to be performed in succession on it. Various operations we are performing with the help of drilling machine like drilling, reaming, boring, counter sinking, spot facing, and tapping. We will discuss one by one. Uh, Drilling, it is the main operation done on the machine. It is the operation of producing a circular hole in a solid metal by means of a revolving tool called drill. Boring, it is an operation used after for uh, drilling operation, and the main purpose of boring is enlarging a hole which is carried out by drilling operation. Countersinking, it is the operation used for enlarging the end of a hole, give it a conical shape for a short distance. Uh, these are the example of drilling, boring, and countersinking. Reaming, it is the operation of finishing a hole to bring to accurate size and have a better surface finish. This operation is performed by means of a multi-tooth tool called reamer. We can use a reaming process for the better internal surface finish. Counter boring. This operation is used for enlarging only a limited portion of the hole is called counter boring. Tapping. It is the operation done for forming internal threads by means of the tool called tap. Uh, this is overall from the drilling operations or drilling machine. In this chapter, we have seen that what is drilling machine, working principle of drilling machine, various components associated with drilling machine, various types of drilling machine according to its application, and the various types of operation which we are performing on by the help of drilling machine like reaming, counter boring, tapping, counter sinking, drilling, and boring operation. Uh, Now in the next lecture, we will discuss about another machining process. Thank you. Thank you all. Hello everyone. In this video lecture, we will discuss about CNC machine, various components of CNC machine, various types of CNC machine, advantage, machining process, limitations, and various applications of CNC machine. Uh, Broadly, we are going to cover following topics in this video lecture, like CNC machine, history of CNC machine, why use CNC machines in our manufacturing industries, some common or basic types of CNC machine used in film or industries, parts of the CNC machine, advantage of CNC machine, and disadvantage of CNC machine. This is the diagram of CNC machine, which consists like chuck, a spindle, gears, motors, head stock, tail stock, and this segment is consist of various sensors, various transducer, which we can program various machining process, which we can perform on CNC machine. CNC machine is stand for computer numeric control machine. In the field of industries, it is genuinely possible to make all the products by hand, but we make it by device or machines to save the time. Hence, from this, the concept of CNC machine was started, and with the aid of these CNC machines, it is possible to make a number of products of the same time in a day. CNC stands for computer numeric control, and it is a unique and versatile form of soft automation. Initially, it was advanced to control the motion as well as the operation of device too. Initially, but nowadays CNC is uh, various automated applications associated with CNC machine, and it is widely used in uh, large as well as small manufacturing plants. Computer numeric control was operated using a discrete numerical value, and two necessary input technical data will be stored on a floppy disk or hard disk. The definition of CNC machine as follows: a method in which actions are managed by the insertion of numerical information at some point. The system or method must automatically intercept some part of this information. In a CNC machine, all the operations and slides movement are restrained by motors using the list of instructions of computer. CNC machines can be used 24 into 7 or throughout the year as it requires less efforts. Less trained persons are required to run these devices. The CNC machines are software based, and as these are software based, there is only one time investment which lowers the overall cost of the product. This is the basically one advantage of CNC machine. Here is the history of CNC machine. In 1947, numeric control was evolved and started when John C. Parsons of the Parsons Corporation Travel City Macon, a manufacturer of helicopter rotor blades, was not able to make his templates fast. At this time, he invented a way of coupling computer equipment with a jig borer. In 1952, MIT, a Massachusetts Institute of Technology, took over the total job, and then the term numeric control was evolved at MIT. Only. Why CNC machine are used in industry? CNC machine have the wide range of applications, and this becomes an important feature of using CNC machine. It is widely used in metal cutting industry to manufacture the following type of products. Like the CNC machine helped in producing parts with complicated outline. They were used in manufacturing parts that requires good repeatability. They helped in generating parts that requires costly jig and fixtures. Also used in manufacturing parts that require several engineering modifications. It helps in producing the products which cannot be efficiently produced by human being. These are the some reasons why we use CNC machine in our manufacturing plants or manufacturing industries. Not in the manufacturing plants, the CNC machines are widely used in automobile sector, aviation sector. Some common or basic type of CNC machine used in industries are like drilling CNC machine, punching CNC, grinding CNC, laser cutting CNC, water jet cutting CNC, industrial robots, and electro discharge devices. These are the laser cutting CNC, water jet CNC, and electro discharge devices. Basically, it is apart from conventional machining, and this group of machining we can put in the non-conventional machining process. Parts of the CNC machine are as follows. A CNC machine consists of many parts. They are as follows, like part program input device, machine control unit, drive system, machine tool, and the feedback system. Here are the various advantage of CNC machine. Like the CNC machine have high repeatability and accuracy, means we can produce with the help of CNC machine we can increase our rate of production with better surface finish with better quality. It can manufacture products in a large quantity uh, because CNC is an automation process, so we can produce large quantity of product at the same time or by the continuous using of this machine. Complex and irregular surface need to machine to get a regular surface, and CNC machine help in doing this. CNC machine is also uh, helping us to doing a regular surface into a regular surface with any complex shape of the workpiece. These machines are safer and have good quality. These machines are safer because it is in compact design, and all systems are automation. No manual operations are needed in the CNC machine. These machine need less paperwork. This is also a kind of advantage that this machine is not need to be do paperwork work according to its production. Here is the some disadvantage of CNC machine. Like the total setup of the CNC machine is costly and need few skilled operators. The overall cost initially, the overall cost of the CNC machine is very high because process uh, all process doing on CNC is automation, and for running these processes on CNC or for making program on CNC, we have require a skilled person. Then surely we have to pay uh, much more salary than a normal operators or than unskilled operators. It requires the knowledge of computers and programming knowledge is required. The person we hired, skilled operators we hired, he must know the knowledge of computers and programming knowledge of the CNC machine. It has the difficulty in maintenance. One any occurs during the processes or during any work like drilling, abrasive jet or the water jet, then the maintenance cost is high. Another disadvantage is we if we program if we program with any minor error, then our whole product will be produced with that minor error. Then company may got huge losses with the mistake by mistake of one error only. Hence, this is about the CNC machine, which really help the mankind in many ways and also solve the complexity of the problem in a simple way to machine. In this video lecture, we have discussed that what is CNC machine, computer numeric control machine, various types of CNC machine like drilling CNC, milling CNC, abrasive jet CNC, water jet CNC, various advantages of CNC machine, various limitations of CNC machine, and various applications of CNC machine. Some multiple choice question also come from may come from this chapter, like what is the full form of CNC, computer numeric control. Then another one, it will be it is manual process or automated process. Then it is a fully automated process. Another question is skilled labor, skilled operator required or semi-skilled or non-skilled labor required. Then of course skilled labor is required who has knowledge of computers and knowledge of programming, knowledge of uh, at least CNC machine. This is the overall from the CNC machine. I hope you will better understand from this video lecture, and in the next video lecture I will come with a new topic. Thank you. Thank you all. Hello everyone. Now in this lecture we will learn about production planning and control. In this topic we will discuss about various factors which affects production planning, what is production planning, and how it is beneficial for any manufacturing company. Now I am going to present a PPT which describe about various aspects regarding production planning and control. First thing, we have to understand that what is production planning. Production planning is a pre-production activity. It is the predetermination of manufacturing requirements such as manpower, materials, machines, and manufacturing process. In simple words, we can say that production planning is our plans about how much manpower we have needed, how much material we have needed, which type of machine we have to use, and what kind of manufacturing process we have to adopt for getting desired object. Now, after completion of this topic, production planning and control, we can say that any manufacturing company achieve that following points, like effective utilization of resources. Here, effective utilization of resources represent various various kind of components or raw materials or machines, finished goods or manufacturing process, and usage of it includes usage of manpower also. Second thing is to achieve the production objective with respect to quality, quantity, cost, and timeless of delivery. Now, if anybody run a manufacturing company, for that manufacturing company, it is a very important point to deliver any object time to time with its vendors, and we have to clarify about uh, our production rate, our quality, mm, uh, mm, and delivery of that object to any vendor within given deadline. Now, if any manufacturing plant adopt production planning and control, we can say that that manufacturing company uh, achieve these following qualities, like qualities of object, production quantity of that object, effective cost of that component, and timeless delivery. Now the third point is to obtain the production flow in order to meet customer vary demand with respect to quality and committed delivery schedule. It is related to above the second points. In this point, we can say that production planning and control, uh, commit to deliver satisfaction of our customers and fulfill their demands. Now, the fourth point is to help the company to supply good quality product to the customer on the continuous basis as competitive air. We all know that if anybody runs manufacturing plants, there are very competitor of that object in market. For being a customer, he can option to choose anyone from variety of objects. Now, if anybody can apply production planning and control, uh, it ensure that good quality of product will production from that company. Now, in the second slide, here are the objective of production planning and control. There are various objectives of production planning and control. Now, here seeing in this PPT, there are 7 points of given. First point is systematic planning of production activities to achieve the highest efficiency in production of goods or services. It is not necessary to apply if you are talking about first point of uh, objective of production planning and control. It is not necessary to applying in manufacturing sector only. This can we apply in the service sector also. Now, the second point is to organize the production facilities like manpower, manufacturing process to achieve the production objective with respect to quantity and quality both, with time and cost. Third point is optimum scheduling of resources. Means optimum scheduling of resources mean we have to ensure that the sequences of usage of that resources. Now, the fourth point is coordinate with other department relating to production to achieve regular balance and uninterrupted production flow. Means production planning and control ensure about we know that in any manufacturing plant there are various departments, or if we if any manufacturing plant contain various machine, that it ensure that um, all departments are working together to give better production rate and quality quantity of any object or any product. Now the fifth point is to conform to delivery commitments. Here, delivery commitments represent means quality of product, yeah, quality of object, or time to time delivery, yeah, delivery within deadline time, and quantity of product. Now the sixth point is materials planning and control. Here are materials planning and controls means inventory planning. Inventory planning means how much material we have needed to transform this material into final object. Uh, and material planning also refers to the minimizing of scraps, and how much material we have to store in our inventory, so that in future our in any type of delay, we don't want to, yeah, or any manufacturing plant don't want to idling his machine or idling his manpower. Now the seventh point is to be able to make adjustment due to change in demand and rush hour. It also ensure about if any change in demand means there are a lot of customer which are liking our product, or sometime there are a lot of customer which are not liking our product. In that case, we can easily change the our production rate or change of demand. Now there are various phase. In fourth point, we will study about phases of production planning and control. There are three phases of production planning and control. First phase is planning phase, second phase is action phase, and third phase is control phase. Now in this planning phase, it divided into further two or three groups. In planning phase, we are seeing that in PPT, once is prior planning and once is active planning. Prior, prior planning here refers to the design of product, or design or product development, production design, forecasting, aggregate planning, scheduling, and set to the MRP, inventory control, and which kind of machining process we will apply for making this object. And another point is another type of planning phase is active planning. Active planning refers to when our production will start to the end of production, uh, means the rotation of material from a starting phase to finished good phase. In that active planning, there are various components included, like process planning, routing, materials planning, tools planning, loadings, unloadings, scheduling. As we have seen that it also ensure about production demand. Then if you're talking about production demand, then this active planning is very much important, because active planning is needed when continuous production going on, or continuous processes, machining processes going on that particular raw material to making is finished goods. Now second phase is action phase. Action phase refers to the dispatching. Now the third phase is control phase. Control phase also consists 2 points: progress reporting and correction action. Progress reporting refers to the data processing. If you're talking about control phase, then control phase represent the control of any errors, control of any errors in which occurred in the action phase or planning phase, which already occurs in the action phase or planning phase. On the basis of error occurred in above two phases, we will make some points in control phase, like in the first type of control phase, which is progress reporting. We will make yeah, we are making data processing. Data processing means various types of data of various machines, or various raw materials, or various machining process, whereas occur consist. Now in the second type of control phase is correction phase. In correction phase, we can apply corrective measurement on the basis of that data processing which we have done in progress reporting. Now the third slide is about uh, more description about planning phase. Here we can say that the definition of planning: planning is an exercise of intelligent anticipation in order to establish how an objective can be achieved or need fulfill in any circumstances which are invariably restrictive. We have already discussed about prior planning and active planning. Modules of here Some modules of prior planning. Prior planning modules like product development design, forecasting, aggregate planning, material requirement planning, which we have already seen in above box diagram. Now here is action planning. The third point is action phase. Now we have to see the function of various function of production planning and control. There are basically three function of production planning and control: pre-planning function, planning function, or control function. Now it is very related to the above points, like planning phase, prior planning, continuous planning, and after planning, in which see that the corrective actions or data processing like points are available. Now here are the block diagram which represent pre-planning function or planning function or the control function. Pre-planning we have done on the micro level or micro level. In these following points are consist: product design, process design, flow design, forecast demand. Planning function executed on the micro level, like planning resources, or process planning, routing, scheduling, estimation, or control. Basically, control is that part, or we can say that uh, uh, control in production planning and control is a very important part, because in this control we have to maintain various data, various error data, and various processes which is capable to remove that errors data. In this point, we can consider quality control, inspection of object. Inspection occurred at many stages, like inspection of raw material, inspection of machining process, inspection of machines, inspection of skilled labor or unskilled labor, inspection of finished good. Uh, uh, on this basis of inspection, we make a data chart which basically consists any errors if we have, and basis of on that errors we can evaluate various processes. We can evaluate quality of raw materials, quality of machines, skillness of manpower, and it is associated to like in the form of feedback to pre-planning. If our pre-planning said that 50-ton wood is needed for making 100 tables, and in the last we can see that 50 ton wood is only capable to produce or only capable to make 90 tables. Then here feedback is very important. It tells to pre-planning that more ton of wood is needed for achieve our desired production rate. Uh, now for the next point we can see in next lecture. Thank you.